the 47th closing exercises and 9th moving up ceremony of Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School, school year 2020-2021.
So blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you. The stars at night, I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like your love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you with the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I pray. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord.
Bayang magiliw, dalas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tulad ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisigil, sa dagat at bulok, sa simula, sa langit mo mahal. Malinag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang istak ng watawat mo'y tabu, ay nanagniligid. Ang bituing at araw na kailan may limang hihigin. Lupa ng araw na iwan, ating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And the rivers, to the plains and winding trails, to the shores where breezes linger. That's the place I love so well. It's the home of men who love her, men who died to keep us free, men who told no bad the weather, that anyone will never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. From her care I learn my lessons, in her veils I work and pray. She has kept me safe and happy as I live on day by day. Though to other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame, in my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest of my far to me. Other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1!
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po ay malugod na bumabati sa mga mag-aaral, mga magulang at mga guro na buong pusong humarap sa hamon ng buhay sa kasalukuyang panahon ngayon. Sa pagtutulungan ng bawat isa ay natapos natin ang isang taon. Hindi tayo natinag na ipagpatuloy ang karapatang edukasyon ng mga bata. Salamat sa pagkakataon at sila ay nakasunod din sa paraan ng pag-aaral sa kasalukuyan. Binabati ko ang mga magulang at mga kapamilya na nagsilbing guro sa kanilang tahanan. Gayon din sa mga guro na hindi tinalikuran ang kanilang misyon at responsibilidad para sa kanilang mga mag-aaral. Ipagpatuloy po natin ang magandang hangarin para sa mga bata upang maabot ang kanilang mga pangarap. Sa anumang darating pa na pagsubok sa buhay, ay nakapagtanim na sila ng lakas at tibay ng loob sa pagharap at pagsunod sa kanilang mga gawaing pang-edukasyon ngayong taon. Ipagpatuloy din natin ang pagtuturo sa kanila na huwag patatalo sa anumang suliranin sa ating buhay, gaya ng nararanasan natin ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Sama-sama nating isulong ang kabutihan ng edukasyon, ang susi ng tagumpay. Maraming salamat sa puong may kapal at mayroon tayong maganda, magaling at maayos na paaralan. Maraming salamat sa ating mabuting punong guro, mababait na mga guro, masisipag na mag-aaral at matyatsyagang mga magulang. Mabuhay po tayong lahat!
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies, It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
greetings of peace, health, and safety. Graduation, completion, and moving up rights have drastically changed due to COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, no matter how many challenges this situation has brought and continuously brings, we in DepEd are still here, joining minds and hearts together to continue education. Congratulations, our dear completers and graduates of DepEd STO Dagupan City on your virtual graduation and moving up rights. For being so flexible and resilient, for being survivors, keeping our survival rate steadfast in the midst of volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, as in living while thinking, hey, it's crazy here and there, but we are ready. Congratulations to dear parents and home tutors for your invaluable support in every way you can to help our learners. Likewise, for trying your best to keep in pace with our learning delivery modality while trying so hard working for the family's needs. We salute you. Having come this far, there is no letting go of the opportunities to live and to carry on. God is always in us, thus there is nothing to fear nor doubt. Mabuhay and Godspeed.
The guest of honor speaker, the Schools Division Superintendent, the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, the Confirming Education Official, School Principal, members of the teaching force, barangay and PTA officials, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen, my warmest greetings to one and all. I heartily congratulate our dear graduates and their loving parents, our dedicated teachers, and ever-supportive stakeholders for continuing with the educational process despite the pandemic that continues to afflict the entire world. The travel restrictions and the prohibitions of face-to-face classes have given rise to virtual or online teaching and blended learning. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, expresses the need to maintain quality education for our young people. Notwithstanding the difficulties, I am optimistic that the situation in our community will continue to improve and return to normalcy in the very near future. I am sure that the pandemic has not dampened the keen interest of our learners to pursue further studies under the blended learning arrangement. We thank the national government and the Department of Education, the LGUs and the NGUs for extending utmost support to our schools in order to meet the challenge posed by this pandemic in the new normal of teaching and learning. The difficulties that we face in the educational sector must not discourage us in dispensing quality education to our young people. On the contrary, this unprecedented situation must embolden us to achieve the best possible results or outcome for our learners. The lessons that we derive from this experience will make us stronger in dealing with similar occurrences and make us more amply prepared to keep the fervor burning in the midst of big challenges. Congratulations to Batch 2020-2021. May the Lord bless you always in your educational journey and guide you along your way. Thank you and Godspeed.
Salamat sa Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School sa pag-imbita sa akin at sa mga guro, mga estudyante, mga magulang. Maraming salamat sa ginawa ninyong kakaya para sa 6 na taon na pag-aaral ng mga bata sa elementarya. Binabati ko kayo mga estudyante at nakapagtapos kayo ng elementarya. Ang susunod naman ay high school. Panibago na naman na pagsubok ang mararanasan na inyong dadaanan. Sa ngayon, magbalik tanaw tayo sa mga ginawa ninyong pag-aaral tungkol sa module na inyong pinagpuyatan at mga tagdang aralin na inyong sinagutan. Binabati ko kayo ulit dahil sa wakas, tapos na. Meron akong quote na galing kay Walt Disney. Ang gusto niya ipawatig ay kung ikaw ay may lakas ng loob para abutin ang inyong mga pangarap, ang inyong mga pangarap ay mararating ninyo. At sa uli, siguro sumunod tayo sa mga protocol ng gobyerno sa nangyaring itong dumating na pandemic. Mag-face mask palagi, mag-hand washing, at sa mga bata, kung hindi naman importante, bawal lumabas, mag-stay muna tayo sa bahay. So, mag-ingat po tayo. Congratulations. Maraming salamat po.
A cheerful day to all of our graduates of Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School. In behalf of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Bunuan Bukig, I am your SK Chairman Colleen Gonzalez Feria. I would like to congratulate all of our graduates today. You all deserve to see your dreams come true. Good luck to your next journey, and congratulations today and best wishes to all of your tomorrow. I'm sure this is just one of the first of many of your proud and successful days and moments of your life. And I'm sure wherever life takes you, our prayers go with you. Continue to do great things in life and continue to grow and develop and keep adding the goodness and the beauty in this world with your unique dreams and talents that makes you who you are. Congratulations again, and God bless you all.
My deepest respect to Almighty God for this wonderful day. To our proud parents, faculty members, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, magandang buhay sa ating lahat. Bago ko sana umpisahan ang aking speech, sa ating mga graduates, kung katabi nyo ang inyong mga magulang, pwede bang yakapin natin sila ng mahigpit at sabihin thank you sa lahat ng suporta at sakripisyo nila para kayo'y makagraduate ng elementary. And since virtual graduation tayo, pwede din ba nating bigyan ng biggest smile at waves ang ating mga teachers na sa kabila ng pandemya ay nagawa pa rin nila kayong maturuan. Okay, thank you so much. I am Maria Alma Fajardo, a graduate here in Dolian Francisco Maramba Elementary School. My teachers then were my biggest motivators. They encouraged me to study hard and to reach for my dreams. Saludo at pagpupugay po sa lahat na naging guro. Maraming salamat mo sa lahat ng turo at pagmamahal ninyo sa akin. Napakalaking parte po kayo sa buhay ko. Gusto ko siya nang mag-share ng isang story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Ang batang to ay mahirap lang at produkto siya ng isang broken family. And because of that, she was bullied a lot. Sinasabi ng mga tao sa kanya na, "Hoy bata, wala kang mararating. Hindi ka makakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Because you're nobody." At an early age, this little girl cannot understand why people are treating her that way. Maybe during those time, pag incomplete ang family mo, pag broken family ka, hindi yun accepted sa society. And whenever this little girl is hurt, nagdadasal na lang siya. Pero palagi niya sinasabi sa kanyang isip na, there is 365 days in a year, and one day within that year, papalakpakan niyo ko. So this little girl did her best in school. Nag-aral siyang mabuti. Nakikinig siya sa kanyang teacher at sumasali siya sa lahat ng activities ng school. Hindi niya hinahayaan na ang kahirapan sa buhay o kahit anong komento, negative comments ng mga tao sa kanya, ay masira ang kanyang pangarap na one day mababago ang kanyang buhay. Gusto niyang patunayan sa kanyang sarili na kaya niya. And true enough, because at the end of the school year, during recognition day, laging may honor ang batang to. In fact, she is the first honor in her class. And this little girl is no other than me. My journey wasn't easy. Naalala ko, when I was elementary, pagtunog ng bell sa recess, ako ang unang-unang lumalabas ng classroom kasi I needed to help my mom sa pagtitinda. Para lang may mabaon ako sa school, may pambili ako ng gamit sa school. And I also remember during those times na ang teacher ko, binibigyan ako ng kapwa ko student para turuan. Turuang magbasa o magsulat. But sometimes, I failed to do my duty. Kasi nga, kailangan ko pang magtinda. So, may pagkakataon na nalilate ako sa school. So, napapalo din ako ng teacher, napapagalitan din ako because I failed to do my responsibility. And I didn't take it against my teacher because at that time, siguro gusto lang nila akong turuan na you need to do your responsibility at pinagkatiwalaan nila ako dahil alam nilang kaya ko yun. Having faith is how I managed to face the hardship and difficulties in life. With hard work, I was able to achieve my goals. I may not be rich, however, I am happy and content. Graduates, you will now begin to take another step in life. And in the midst of the pandemic, you all made it. Congratulations! At kahit na nakakadama na kayo ng panic, you, likewise, your teachers and parents, work hand in hand, did not allow this COVID pandemic to hinder you. I cannot imagine how difficult it must have been to adapt to the abrupt changes. Not being able to go to school and to meet your classmates and friends, and to be stuck at home and go through your lesson by modules on internet. Yet, you are all here now and ready to begin the new adventure. You did the first step already. The second step will be high school. High school will be full of fun and excitement. Malapit na ninyo maabot ang mga pangarap nyo. It will not be easy, nor be a smooth sail. It needs a lot of patience, courage, effort, and faith to achieve whatever dreams you have. It feels like you will be doing a lot, but it all be worth it. Take one step at a time. Makinig kayo sa magulang nyo at sa guro. Trust and believe that you can. Be that little girl na hindi sumusuko sa anumang pagsubok sa buhay. And let me give you this quote. All your dreams can come true as long as you have the courage to pursue them. Thank you for inviting me as your guest speaker, and I hope I was able to inspire you all. Congratulations, class of 2020-2021. God bless us all. Once again, thank you.
Dr. Aguido C. Fernandez, CESO 6, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Marciano U. Soriano Jr., CESO 6, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Maria Linda R. Vintimilla, Chief, Curriculum and Implementation Division. Dr. Edelberto R. Avalos, Chief, School Governance and Operations Division. Dr. Alicia B. Kimboy, Cluster 2, Public Schools District Supervisor. And to our confirming official, Dr. Cheryl S. Villacorta, Education Program Supervisor 1. Based on the recommendation of all concerned teachers through the class advisors and upon certification of Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Aguido C. Fernandez, CESO 6, that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the basic requirements required for K-12 basic education curriculum in elementary of the Department of Education. I hereby present to you for confirmation 35 male, 20 female, total of 55 candidates for moving up in kindergarten education. 28 male and 26 female for a total of 54 candidates for elementary graduation.
Upon the presentation of your principal, Mr. Ronel P. Salazar, and certification by the PSTS in charge, Dr. Alicia B. Kimboy, 28 male and 26 female, or a total of 54 candidates for graduation, have satisfactorily completed and complied all the requirements of the elementary school basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Aguido C. Fernandez, Division of Dagupan City, I hereby confirm you, elementary graduates of Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School, for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations and mabuhay!
Here are the graduates of Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School, Class of 2021. Grade 6 Makuli, Aquino Reshley G. With honors, the son of Mr. Epifanio S. Aquino Jr. and Mrs. Tina G. Aquino. Bandong Jack M. The son of Mr. Ernesto P. Bandong and Mrs. Erlinda M. Bandong. Kalimlim Jillian Moises G. The son of Miss Genevieve G. Kalimlim. Kalyanta Ariel C. The son of Mr. Arnold M. Kalyanta and Mrs. Maricel C. Kalyanta. Carrera Joshua P. With honors, the son of Mrs. Fe P. Carrera. Kayabyab Yuri S. The son of Mr. Dennis D. Kayabyab and Mrs. Maria Renalyn S. Kayabyab. De Guzman Sander M. The son of Mr. Eduardo U. De Guzman and Mrs. Divina M. De Guzman. Eugenio Noel, the son of Miss Jezabel V. Eugenio. Mangsat Rex C., the son of Mr. Renato A. Mangsat and Mrs. Liza C. Mangsat. Maramba Homer John C. With honors, the son of Mr. Herman C. Maramba and Mrs. Mirna C. Maramba. He will also receive a gold medal and a scholarship award from Escuela de Nuestra Señora de la Salette. Maramba Kim Gabriel, the son of Miss Jaren B. Maramba. Mararak S.J. P., the son of Mr. Renato A. Mararak and Mrs. S.P. P. Mararak. Mararak Ruel A., the son of Mr. Richard S. Mararak and Mrs. Wilma A. Mararak. Ngausi Rohan D., the son of Mr. Ricky M. Ngausi and Mrs. Jasmine D. Ngausi. Rivo Richard Jr. S. With honors, the son of Mr. Richard M. Rivo and Mrs. Laarni S. Rivo. He will also receive a scholarship award from Escuela de Nuestra Señora de la Salette. Alon Wayne S. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Wilmer Alon and Mrs. Sheila G. Alon. Apiado Ashley May N. She is the daughter of Mr. Manuel A. Apiado Jr. and Mrs. Arlene N. Apiado. Kapinpin Crisamay. She is the daughter of Mr. Robert U. Makatbag and Miss Evelyn P. Kapinpin. Decano Jackie Lou B. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Jimmy B. Decano and Mrs. Araceli B. Decano. She will also receive a scholarship award from Escuela de Nuestra Señora de la Salette. De la Cruz Danica V. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Rolando A. de la Cruz and Mrs. Maricel V. de la Cruz. Ferrer Angel Queen D. She is the daughter of Mr. Marceliano B. Ferrer and Mrs. Nancy D. Ferrer. Frianeza Mariel S. She is the daughter of Mr. Pepito C. Frianeza and Mrs. Maribel S. Frianeza. Legaspi Muten Marie. With honors, she is the daughter of Miss Pamela B. Legaspi. She will also receive a bronze medal and a scholarship award from Escuela de Nuestra Señora de la Salette. Maramba Apple D. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Ariel P. Maramba and Mrs. Crisanta D. Maramba. Maramba Dana Angela B. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Dante C. Maramba and Mrs. Joanna Marie B. Maramba. She will also receive a silver medal and a scholarship award from Escuela de Nuestra Señora de la Salette. Maramba Kishamay N. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Rolando Maramba and Mrs. Margie N. Maramba. Martinez Cyril May M. She is the daughter of Mr. Wilter D. Martinez and Mrs. Trinidad M. Martinez. Salvador Veronica R. With honors, she is the daughter of Mr. Noel M. Salvador. Grade 6 Mapangasi. Balolong John Paulo B. He is the son of Mr. Pablo S. Balolong Jr. and Mrs. Novelyn B. Balolong. Biason Raver M. He is the son of Mr. Rodelio T. Biason and Mrs. Virginia M. Biason. Decano Johan Chase D. He is the son of Mr. Ian Alejandro U. Decano III and Mrs. Shari May D. Aquino. De la Rosa Julius Jr. M. He is the son of Mr. Julius M. de la Rosa and Mrs. Marites M. de la Rosa. Domasin Gabriel B. He is the son of Mr. Rogelio B. Domasin and Mrs. Gurley B. Domasin. Jurado Gian Aaron C. He is the son of Mr. Errol B. Jurado and Mrs. Jenny C. Jurado. Liena Mar Louis P. He is the son of Mr. Mario D. Liena and Mrs. Melodia P. Liena. Liena Mark Dominic M. He is the son of Mrs. Baby Grace M. Liena. Navarro Raven B. He is the son of Mr. Randy M. Navarro and Mrs. Mary Grace B. Navarro. Pidlawan Mark Zander G. He is the son of Mr. Manuel T. Pidlawan and Mrs. Marites G. Pidlawan. Rabuya Matt Henrix N. He is the son of Mr. Henry Roy Rabuya and Mrs. Myla Grace N. Rabuya. Riuferio San R. He is the son of Mr. Noel S. Riuferio and Mrs. Noemi R. Riuferio. Tamundong Adrian J. B. He is the son of Mr. Arnulfo G. Tamundong and Mrs. Nelia B. Tamundong. Aquino Eliza May D. She is the daughter of Mr. Hipolito A. Aquino Jr. and Mrs. Amorliza D. Aquino. Beltran Juliana May M. She is the daughter of Mr. Michael B. Beltran and Mrs. Blesilda M. Shapno. Kabansag Emerald P. She is the daughter of Mr. Edwin D. Kabansag and Mrs. Jonah P. Kabansag. Calderon Jamaica E. She is the daughter of Mr. Jesus D. Calderon Jr. and Mrs. Nilda E. Calderon. Seralde Nicole. She is the daughter of Mr. Harold C. Perado and Miss Lani P. Seralde. Domingo Angela C. She is the daughter of Mr. Jesus C. Domingo and Mrs. Venus C. Domingo. Egar Jenica L. She is the daughter of Mr. Johnny G. Egar and Mrs. Marivic L. Egar. Erestincol Reina May M. She is the daughter of Mr. Renato A. Eristincol and Mrs. Virginia M. Eristincol. Galang Irish Ann C. She is the daughter of Mr. Elvis D. Galang and Mrs. Marian C. Galang. Galias Mary Ann B. She is the daughter of Mr. Rogelio V. Galias and Mrs. Annalyn B. Galias. Maramba Krisha Mia P. She is the daughter of Mr. Christopher E. Maramba and Mrs. Rufa Mia P. Maramba. Paningbatan Arabella A. She is the daughter of Mr. Ernesto S. Paningbatan and Mrs. Sinita A. Paningbatan. Witawit Veronica Faith V. She is the daughter of Mr. Orly C. Witawit and Mrs. Anna Riza V. Witawit. Here are the kindergarten completers of Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School, Class of 2021. Kindergarten Makitsing. Abelia Adriel Luke B. He is the son of Mr. Alan G. Abelia and Mrs. Charis B. Abelia. Arimado John Gabriel P. He is the son of Mr. John Paul G. Arimado and Mrs. Menilva P. Arimado. Balolong Raven P. He is the son of Mr. Ariel U. Balolong and Mrs. Marijoy P. Balolong. Baltazar Ruel Jr. C. The son of Mr. Ruel M. Baltazar and Mrs. Rowena C. Baltazar. Biason Vince Benjamin C. The son of Mr. Alvin H. Biason and Mrs. Maria Elizabeth C. Biason. De Guzman Marvin R. The son of Mr. Dennis M. De Guzman and Mrs. Marilu R. De Guzman. De Vera Daniel Mike G. The son of Mr. Michael S. De Vera and Mrs. Donabel G. De Vera. Edem Joshua Kyle N. The son of Mr. Junel R. Edem and Mrs. Kriska N. Edem. Jimenez Francis Martin D. The son of Mr. Michael Christian E. Jimenez and Mrs. Cristel Joy D. Jimenez. Jimenez Francis Miguel D. The son of Mr. Michael Christian E. Jimenez and Mrs. Cristel Joy D. Jimenez. Jovellanos Ezekiel D. the son of Mr. Jose V. Jovellanos and Mrs. Marilyn D. Jovellanos. Jovellanos Stephen Renz C., the son of Mr. Rocky J. A. Jovellanos and Mrs. Janice C. Jovellanos. Madaya Noah M. He is the son of Mr. Alexander P. Madaya and Mrs. Fatima M. Madaya. Marzan Manuelo Ace G., the son of Mr. Israel N. Marzan and Mrs. Leah Cherry G. Marzan. Senin Matt Alexander A., the son of Mr. Boyet M. Senin and Mrs. Emily A. Senin. Valdez Mermil M., the son of Mr. Merlito C. Valdez and Mrs. Millet M. Valdez. Valenzona Ivan Jared G., the son of Mr. Esteban B. Valenzona and Mrs. Ederly G. Valenzona. Aquino Princess Ashley D., the daughter of Mr. Alvin S. Aquino and Mrs. Louisa May D. Aquino. Buadilla Leia Jane S., the daughter of Mr. Leo M. Buadilla and Mrs. Jingle S. Buadilla. Campos Natasha Sky G., the daughter of Mr. Christian J. Campos and Mrs. Rowena Tess G. Campos. Kayabyab Rose Ann B., the daughter of Mr. Ronnie G. Kayabyab and Mrs. Florema B. Kayabyab. Maramba Cristel G., the daughter of Mr. Teofilo L. Maramba and Mrs. Rhea G. Maramba. Maramba Renaline M., the daughter of Mr. Renato L. Maramba and Mrs. Marilyn M. Maramba. Orgas Krisha Joy M., the daughter of Mr. Chris C. Orgas and Mrs. Judith M. Orgas. Prado Jenny May D., the daughter of Mr. Maximo M. Prado Jr. and Mrs. Joanne D. Prado. Quinto Micaela M., the daughter of Mr. Edmond C. Quinto and Mrs. Marites M. Quinto. Soriano Diane C., the daughter of Mr. Crisante U. Soriano and Mrs. Joysa S. Casungso. Kindergarten Malikot. Balbiran Nelson Jr. B., the son of Mr. Nelson B. Balbiran and Mrs. Janice B. Balbiran. Balolong Mark Denver D., the son of Mr. Dennis J. Balolong and Mrs. Crystal D. Balolong. Biason Gerald, the son of Miss Geraldine C. Biason. Biason Nathaniel D., the son of Mr. Bobby H. Biason and Mrs. Nympha D. Biason. Calderon Jacob E., the son of Mr. Jesus D. Calderon and Mrs. Nilda E. Calderon. Seralde Nick Adrian L., the son of Mr. Dominic Fernan J. Seralde and Mrs. Cherry Ann L. Seralde. De Guzman Cudi Brian D., the son of Mr. Kim John U. De Guzman and Mrs. Maria Fatima D. De Guzman. Esparago Kenneth C., the son of Mr. Rodrigo D. Esparago Jr. and Mrs. Maricel C. Esparago. Gonzales Aiden Q., the son of Mr. Joel E. Gonzales and Mrs. Rubilin Q. Gonzales. Maramba Henry C., the son of Mr. Herman L. Maramba and Mrs. Mirna C. Maramba. Opeña Lance Gabriel, the son of Mrs. Mary D. O. Opeña. Oraza Clint Alexis Zyran M., the son of Mr. Jeff Ralph G. Oraza and Mrs. Princess Shannon M. Oraza. Paragas Kenneth D., the son of Mr. Ernie A. Paragas and Mrs. Rochelle D. Paragas. Petilia John Rondon I., the son of Mr. Lyndon Z. Petilia and Mrs. Rodora I. Petilia. Prado John Patrick B., the son of Mr. Perfecto M. Prado Jr. and Mrs. Michelle B. Prado. Ramos Nathaniel L., the son of Mr. Andy Z. Ramos and Mrs. Joanna Marie L. Ramos. Senin Lamarcus Bryant M., the son of Mr. Al Brian J. Senin and Mrs. Jackie Lou M. Senin. Shapno Charles Nathaniel T., the son of Mr. Charlie T. Shapno and Mrs. Joanna Marie T. Shapno. Apostol Ashlyn Jeriel G., the daughter of Mr. Jeffrey C. Apostol and Miss Arlene Grace B. Gan. Kayabyab Creve Irish V, the daughter of Mr. Mark M. Kayabyab and Mrs. Irene V. Kayabyab. De la Cruz Liza M, the daughter of Mr. Louis A. de la Cruz and Mrs. Deborah M. de la Cruz. Estacio Shira Grace E, the daughter of Mr. Gary S. Estacio and Mrs. Charisse E. Estacio. Fajardo Chelsea May S, the daughter of Mr. Alexander J. Fajardo and Mrs. Joanne S. Silverio. Gonzalez Lindsay Viel Faith C, the daughter of Mr. Marlon Q. Gonzalez and Mrs. Novelyn C. Gonzalez. Lopez Ashley F, the daughter of Mr. Alex M. Lopez and Mrs. Christina F. Lopez. Maramba Lyra May Jean C, the daughter of Mr. Philip Jordan B. Maramba and Mrs. Asinate C. Maramba. Rafael Aliyah Faith S, the daughter of Mr. Roel M. Rafael and Mrs. Aiza S. Rafael. Segundo Nathalie M, the daughter of Mr. Navarrete F. Segundo and Mrs. Babylin M. Segundo.
Sa ating panauhing pandangal, mga opisyalis ng barangay, sa ating punong guro, mga magulang, mga kaibigan, at kapwa ko nagsipagtapos, isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po ay nalulugod dahil nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na makapagsalita sa napaka-espesyal na araw na ito, ang ating pagtatapos. Buong puso akong nagpapasalamat sa Poong May Kapal sa lahat ng tulong at paggabay sa akin. Alam naman po natin kung gaano kahirap ang pinagdaanan natin sa pag-aaral sa panahong ito ng pandemya. Sa mga minamahal nating mga magulang at kapamilya na nagsilbing mga guro at kamag-aral na tumulong sa atin na maunawaan at sagutan ang ating mga learning modules. Mga guro na lagi nakasubaybay na sagutin ang ating mga katanungan tungkol sa mga aralin. Mga kaibigan at kamag-aral, tanggapin po ninyo ang aming buong pusong pasasalamat. Maraming salamat sa inyong mga sakripisyo, pagpapaalala at paggabay. Dahil sa inyong lahat, napagtagumpayan po namin ang hamon ng pandemya. Sa ating pagtatapos, mga kamag-aral, huwag nating kalimutan ang mga aral at mabuting asal na ating natutunan sa ating mga guro mula kinder hanggang grade 6. Baunin natin ito at magsilbing sandata upang mapagtagumpayan natin ang mga anumang hamon tungo sa ating mga pangarap. Sa lahat po ng naging bahagi ng aming tagumpay, maraming salamat po. Salamat po sa pagmamahal at pagtitiwala. Sa mga kapwa ko nagsipagtapos, lagi po sana nating tandaan ang mga pangaral ng ating mga guro't magulang. Lagi tayong kumapit sa Diyos. Sana ay magpatuloy tayong lahat sa pakikibaka para sa ating magandang kinabukasan sa tulong ng ating mga mahal sa buhay at ng poong may kapal. Congratulations po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang grade 6 class of 2021.
Raise your right hand and recite the Pledge of Loyalty in unison. Pledge of Loyalty. I, Dana Angela B. Maramba, pledge my loyalty to my alma mater, the Leon Francisco Maramba Elementary School, which has nurtured me into what I am now. A knowledgeable, skillful, and capable person with character and personality, reflective of Filipino values and traditions worthy of perpetuation. I shall strive to achieve my goals in life so that you, my alma mater, can be proud of me. I further pledge my deep commitment to keep alive through my deeds and thoughts the noble ideals that my beloved alma mater stands for, the ideals of justice, integrity, and service, so that, as a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines, I shall be able to participate intelligently and actively in the task of nation building and in the mission of achieving lasting peace among our people. I therefore ask our Almighty God to help me honor this pledge that I have just made before you, my beloved alma mater. So help me God.
Bago tuluyang lumisan sa ating paaralan, kayo ay sa awit namin pasasalamatan. Alaalang iiwanan sa aming isipan. Ito ay sa awit lagi na mapakikinggan. Salamat, alam namin ito'y hindi sapat. Salamat, kami ngayon sa inyo ay nakaharap. Dahil sa inyo, mga magulang at guro, sa panaruga at pagtuturo. Dahil sa inyo, kami ngayon ay narito, mga kamag-aral, ating nalilamaran ng kahapong nagaan mula ngayon. Bago tuluyang matapos ang kasalukuyan, awit ng pagkakaibigan sana'y di makaligtaan. Alaalang iiwanan sa ating isipan. Ito ay sa awit ating muling maririnig. Kaibigan, alam nating ito'y walang hanggan. Pagkakataon